NorCal, 209 King of Comedy. It's Rick without the K. James presents, in my opinion, podcast.
We're gonna talk about greatest rap companies. This
All right.
next clip. All right, greatest rap companies, and I say companies because we have what is it? Cash Money.
Okay.
We have Bad Boy. We have Death Row. We have a lot of fucking rap companies out there. I want to say the more I listen to Master P talk, the more I favor No Limit. And I say that
You
because
still consider them a rap company?
yeah, because I think he's still making music out
Is
there.
he?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying
Never heard it.
is I listen to a lot of podcasts, and and that's why I threw it out there because I knew you was gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, I just haven't.
Because
I've heard of Master P recently, of course.
because I didn't realize how much game he came in with.
Right.
And has helped the game and has helped rappers.
Right.
He was just talking about, and we'll talk about this soon, about having a union for rappers and shit like that. Like most other rappers wouldn't even fucking talk about shit like that.
Right.
So I just got to give big ups to Master P kind of setting that lifestyle, taking Snoop away from all the bullshit and making him a better artist and shit like that. So big ups to Cash Money. Not like I was a big Cash Money fan when it comes to music. I'm just talking about running the business side of it.
Right.
Master P knew how to do that and make sure. I mean, he was the only one that had the what was it, 90-10 or 80-20 split or whatever.
Right.
He was the first one to come out with that. Make sure that he got all that money. And there was a time that I'm old enough to remember. He was the reason why music is the way it is now. He was dropping the fucking album every goddamn Tuesday, if not 3 albums.
Master P?
Yeah, well,
Or
the
No
company.
Limit? Yeah, they were, dude. It was like
They were-
I think Silk the Shocker had like 3 albums in like 1 week.
So,
it was just him stuttering for 12 tracks straight. No limit. But Silk the Shocker was the worst rapper to ever make $1.
No, he's not. No, he's not. There's other worse rappers than
that
that.
should have been a category. He was the fucking worst rapper to ever get paid. It was Silk the Shocker, bro. He sounded like he was fighting a speech impediment every single time.
No, that was Mystical, though.
No, Mystical was
shit,
dope. Mystical that was his style.
Shake your ass. Watch yourself.
Silk the Shocker didn't have a style because he couldn't fucking comply with any fucking. It was bad, bro. That's what it sounded like.
Most of the time, you didn't make money unless you were a producer. That was the
Yeah,
only people
I
that
think-
made money.
I think till
Rappers
this
didn't
day.
make shit.
Yeah.
To this day, most comics see now fucking
Y'all going back and forth.
Hey, this is a Freudian slip, y'all.
Yeah.
We really want to be telling jokes. Clubs, open up already. 100%. You see what we're resorting to? We got fucking Rick's son over there hates his life because he's over here working for his dad. We got Doug in the corner.
all right.
Poor guy. We just keep on asking him to bring us beers. It's fucked up.
Since I lost my train of thought,
Right.
motherfucker, and you're hyped up, we're gonna let you go next. So when it comes to rap companies, what sticks out to you? What it could be music, it could be business, it could be whatever.
I'll tell you right now. I want to address the Master P thing. You're right about No Limit being, dope in its time. And they did have great success, and like people should remember that shit. Like No Limit really kind of set the standard of
Look, I'm really trying to get Master Peter on this motherfucking podcast.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. No Limit really set the
You better
standard
play some
of
basketball.
yeah, right, yeah, for real. So you better buy some noodles. You know he sells noodles now, right? He's selling some
Oh,
noodles.
he's got Mac Dre chips. and
Oodles
shit
of
now.
noodles or some shit like that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, they're called No Limit noodles. They make you say, no, but no, no, he does sell noodles though. So he showed the world that you could have the independent hustle like straight from the street to the fucking the shelves of your Sam Goody or whatever. Remember Sam Goody? Fucking Circus. What other music places did they have? Sam Goody.
Circuit City.
Not Circuit City. Definitely wasn't
He's
Circuit
just saying
City.
that because that's how I know Doug.
Where services state of the art.
Doug used to work with my brother. At Circuit City.
Doug,
in
what'd you
Hayward.
sell? What did you used to sell?
The new DDs.
That's why the hell I
Oh, cars. I used to sell TVs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I swear to God. No, I worked at Montgomery Ward's. I was slanging.
Montgomery Ward's.
13
God
inch.
damn. That's old.
Bro, I was selling.
I still owe their credit card.
Oh, yeah. Montgomery Ward's. And I used to work there before the renovation. Before they fucking stepped their game up. I was there for the transition. We had a whole new name tag and everything. It was crazy. Like, we went from Montgomery Ward's to Wards. It was like the most subtle change.
Yes.
They were. Anyways, what the fuck were we talking about? No Limit. So No Limit showed the world that you can go from that street level to the mainstream level almost without having to compromise yourself too much, because he did it all independently, and that was big. Yeah, because it's almost like this, fool. It's almost like the things that like E40 couldn't complete. It's like Master P completed it. Because he really, Master P was heard. I mean, E40 obviously is heard all around the world as well, but there was a time where Master P and No Limit, they really had their fucking the rap game in a headlock. Everybody wanted to fuck with No Limit. That was like the bad boy of its time. Yeah. You know what I mean? With a little more like little grimier twist, So you got to give him credit for that. He never doesn't get enough credit for that. The fact that he fucking keeps all his masters and he's like worth $600 million. That just goes to show like his business acumen. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, Master P, who isn't really known for as much, today for No Limit as he was before. Now he's known for more of like trying to become what's it called when you're a philanthropist and trying to help the community and trying to
he's
create
trying to buy Reebok right now.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the fact that he's made all these transitions and he doesn't have any like negative points on his record in terms of like, did he screw people over? I mean, who knows? We probably all rich people had to fuck somebody over at some point. But I'm talking about like big, falling outs, big mistakes, like bad move. You see what I'm saying? Like controversies. Mm-hmm. That's not Master P, bro. Like that whole brand has stayed pretty damn clean and moving forward the whole time. So you got to give Master P the credit. No Limit was one thing, it was strong. But I give Master P the credit because he's turned into something else.
And I think that's why I said it, because if we name any of these other, like you said, Cash Money, they fucked over their artists. Diddy has fucked over his artists.
Right.
Yeah. Jay-Z, you fucked over your art.
Whoa. Is that true, Sean?
Wow. Shots fired.
Bro. This was also when he meets you, he's going to try to give you his mixtape, too. So just remember this space.
I didn't realize how much hate I had for Jay-Z until this episode.
Dude, that Yankees cap is gonna burn on your scalp. You keep on talking about Jay-Z like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get murdered tomorrow.
This is called Jay-Z therapy with Rick James.
All right, so who's your favorite then? Rap company.
So my favorite one is I had to give Master P his props, but I would say my favorite one overall has probably been Death Row, to be honest with you, man. No, because Death Row really blew up, and obviously they brought Tupac to the game, but also like they had a whole feel to it. It was like the Wild Wild West. It was just like guns a-blazing, like literally. You know what I mean? and they just really fucking sold the product so well. For as much as I love Tupac, I also recognize that he probably had to dip into this like gangster, like literal street gangster lifestyle, because before he was like a warrior, but then when he came to Death Row he was just like a gangster, and I feel like that's a step down.
It was him. Come on, man, if you're doing prison time and the only one that's gonna help you out is this gangster motherfucker that needs you to be gangster with him,
well, I mean,
you're gonna consider it, right?
For sure.
You're gonna be like,
and I'm not denying that's what happened, because that's what I saw. Happened. But my point is though that like just because he did that, I'm not gonna sit here and like discredit his entire career. You know what I mean? That's why I love Pac so much, because like he had fucking flaws, and I know a lot of people that have flaws, myself included. So when I look at him as an artist, I feel like I can relate to his mistakes. Thank God I haven't been shot yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, but you never know. I guess I might fuck around and kick the fucking dice off a dice game one of these days or some shit. But Death Row definitely had that fucking feel. They had the headlock on like the 90s, man, the mid 90s. And like I never saw anything like that. I never like enjoyed anything else as much as the Death Row time. And for me, even though they're defunct and they fucking were terrible in the long run, they were the fucking like pinnacle of what you wanted to be.
Man. Maybe that's what it is.
Of what you wanted to be. It was the pinnacle. It was the pinnacle.
All right. You're probably going to say some independent label or some shit that we've never heard of, right?
I went Timberland.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went
That
West
whole
Virginia.
Timberland Magoo and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Missy, I mean.
I'm a goo. I'll be rapping. Like he had that little high pitched and nasally voice.
Oh, when
Ugh,
they used Night Rider?
Yeah.
Shit, everyone was on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone was on that. And then you had Missy.
Right.
Do you consider
I
them
can't
to be the
stand
birth
the
of
rain.
Neptunes then, too?
No, because Pharrell was doing his own shit. Like,
But I think that was prior to Neptunes, right? That-
Yeah.
yes.
It was.
But Pharrell was, before he really came out and started being Skateboard P, because that's how he started with Skateboard P, is he was producing before he was Skateboard P. And then he came out with NERD, and they started doing their own shit.
Well,
Because
if I
The
remember
problem with hip hop
correctly,
is too many
Came out with a lot of
acronyms.
rap.
yeah, and I
Less
think if I
acronyms
can
in
remember
hip-hop.
correctly, I think Teddy Riley, who also knew Timberland, he did a high school fucking like some kind of, what do they call them, talent shows and shit, and that's how he found Pharrell.
Okay.
Did you know Teddy Riley found Pharrell?
didn't know that,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. It was some weird shit.
that makes sense,
And
though.
I didn't know that Teddy Riley was part of Guy and part of Blackstreet. And
Are
part
you
of
kidding
yeah, I
Dude,
didn't
Teddy
know none of
Riley
that
is
shit.
a
Like,
fucking
well,
savage,
yeah.
bro.
Oh my
So,
God.
Teddy
So-
Riley, honestly, Teddy Riley,
Stop
honestly,
it.
I want you to be the godfather of my firstborn child.
Yeah.
If you get
Right?
a chance, just hit me up about that.
up.
Yeah.
So
I'll name him Teddy Riley.
No.
we were just talking about it last week. That's why I was
Oh my
like,
God.
so I think Teddy Riley might
think
have
we
had
need
something
to
to
do
do
an
with
R&B
Timberland
next.
and
Yeah, right.
something with Pharrell. So
We
maybe
need to
you
do
should be
R&B
giving
next.
the what?
We need to do R&B.
Oh,
An
definitely.
R&B episode.
Definitely.
Woo!
Boy Charlie Murphy, my main man Rick James. That's the one you think, the comedian Rick James. Get up.
I can hear my neighbor crying, I can't breathe.
Please hit the subscribe button down low so you can see all new clips, all new episodes coming to you.